Hi class, this is Meena Sivaraman. Today I'm going to teach you about a tech tool named Sketchboard. Using Sketchboard, you can actually draw concept maps. So how concept maps are helpful in an online classroom or in a regular classroom, or what is concept map, everything we'll see now. I'm going to share my screen so that you can see my presentation. I'm going to open my presentation. I'll put this in slideshow. So, concept map introduction. So, it's a visual representation. So, everything basically, if we are lecturing or theory-based teaching or traditional ones, and it is not going to attract the students' attention towards us teachers. What are visual representations? So basically, you're going to teach a lesson or concept to the students, and then you should know what is the understanding of the student about the topic. So you can ask them to concept map today's lesson. So visually, you can see what the students got from the lesson or what's their level of understanding. Visual representation, connecting ideas, concepts, and terms are all very helpful by concept maps. I'm going to show you this video, which is about using concept maps in a high school classroom. We are waiting for the YouTube to be loaded. I'm making it full screen. Now you can hear.
I like using concept maps whenever I am trying to get my students to understand relationships between data. So whenever I'm setting up a concept map, first thing I have to do is figure out what kind of information I want my kids to know. You find the right map to fit the data that you're looking for, and then it's passing it on to your kids. I chose this specific concept map for my vision and fusion because I looked at my TEK. My TEK said compare and contrast vision and fusion. So I knew I needed some kind of graphic organizer that was going to do that. So I picked a bubble chart that had the certain amount of differences and then the certain amount of similarities, and it's very visual for the kids. I chose to use cards to help build this concept map because I was using this as a note-taking device. Now, if I'm using it as a formative assessment, then I don't give them cards and I let them use their own notes, make their own judgments about what should be in the graphic organizer. Students really like concept maps because it's so visual. It's very easy for them to understand the relationships that I am trying to get across, as opposed to just words on a page where they have to draw the relationship themselves.
And that's it about the YouTube video. So basically, how helpful, you can see how helpful it is in a classroom. So the theory used here in concept map is learner-centered. It's metacognitive, that is, there will be some acquired knowledge by every student. And now they are trying to integrate the knowledge gained by this lesson into their already existing knowledge. And that way, they are actually learning style is like learner-centered theory, and they are learning, and their learning style is metacognitive. Concept maps help teachers to assess students. So you can see, visually you can see by the representation, like how the students are understanding a lesson. So now we are going to start the tech tool, Sketchboard. So now I'm going to talk about the tech tool Sketchboard. It is a tool which helps making concept maps in a much shorter, easier, and faster way. So it consists of pre-designed shapes and arrows so that you can just drag and drop all the shapes you wanted into your concept maps. And there is also a freehand tool so you can draw your own boxes or circles. And it's very versatile. And you can add your ideas and delete your ideas much faster. You can move around, you can make arrows, you can toggle your concepts. Everything is very easy when it is in an online tool like Sketchboard. It's a cognitive model, as I told you. You're going to the student is going to be metacognitive. They're going to connect their knowledges, previously acquired knowledge, with the current knowledge. And it's easily accessed by small groups. If the teacher is giving the students a group project, a group can be maximum of 4, and with the teacher there are 5 members. And with this tool, Sketchboard, you can easily collaborate. To social interaction between the students in the group is very much increased when they are using a tool like this. I'll show you how Sketchboard is useful in real-time collaboration. Objective. So what is the objective of me taking you this class on Sketchboard? You all know how important is concept map in a class, and teachers can use this as an exit ticket to assess the student understanding. And also, if you're assigning them a group project, and they are all going to have 4 different types of concept maps. And with the tool I'm going to teach now, that is Sketchboard, they all can collaborate and see all the 4 maps together, and they can collaborate into a single concept map and then present it to the teacher. So now right away I'm going into Sketchboard. So how to open a Sketchboard? First, in your Internet Explorer page, just open Google. Yeah, I'm going to open Google. From Google, you're going to type it, Sketchboard. So if you type Sketchboard, the first available option is sketchboard.io. Click on this. So that will take you into the Sketchboard website. So as you can see, there is a free login and there is a pricing login. And if you're a new user, you can sign up. If you're already signed up, you can log in. So these are the current number of users who are using this Sketchboard tool. And this is what I'm talking about, the online collaboration. So both these people, Rita from Boston and Psyche from Helsinki, are collaborating. Like Psyche is actually typing, and you can see the circle showing Psyche doing the concept map in her laptop is actually popping up in Rita's one. So everything is collaborated. Real-time collaboration is happening with Sketchboard. So after establishing a team, you can collaborate with them in real time. This is very, very useful. And so right now I'm going to sign up for free. You can see the pricing details here. So these are the pricing available depending upon the number of users you want to use. And now we'll go back to sign up for free. So with sign up, you have to give your email ID. I'm going to give mine. And you can sign up using password sign up. So here they have sent in confirmation email. So we could check the confirmation email here in my inbox. Yes, they already sent a confirmation email. The confirmation email looks like this. So if you press this confirm your email address, you'll be taken into the password session and give a password, and you can directly go into the Sketchboard. So I'm done with my password. Actually, the criteria for password is 10 characters long. And here is my name, my email ID, Here is the name of the board. You can rename it. I'm going to rename it as concept map for gas law, because I'm going to take a topic gas law. I'm saving it. So regarding gas law, I'm going to draw a concept map and show you how to draw a map. And this one shows team board, because I'm actually going to share this map with somebody else. And how that can be done, you can add team members, like add teammates, and you can give their email ID. Now you're going to add the user, and again you can add up to 4 users along with yourself, the primary owner. So you can see the primary owner here. Along with the primary owner, you can add 4 more members. So totally 5 team members can be there in a team. So I took that teacher can be the one who is the primary owner, and she can share the concept map with 4 other students. So I'm going to add this user too. And now I can rename this. I'm renaming the team as team 1. And I didn't click the change name button before, sorry. Team 1, change name. And so the names are changed. Now I'm closing this toolbar, and now these are the options available in the right hand side. So as it shows, you can use a software model, or you can use mind map model, or you can use a roadmap model, and there are general concept map diagrams. So I'm going to use the general concept maps, or you can actually click this and you can bring this to the concept map area. And that is done with your first box. You're done with your first box. So double clicking here, it shows you double clicking also give you another box. So I can double click here and I can get the other box. I can move it around. I can move it. I'm double clicking it here. I'm double clicking it here. For this arrow mark, I can delete it. You can actually select this and delete. Now for gas laws, there are 3 gas laws, like to start up with. There are Boyle's law, Charles' law, and Gay-Lussac's law. First one is Boyle's law. Keeping Boyle's law is like PV is equal to a constant, like pressure of the gas and the volume of the gas is a constant, is equal to a constant. They are inversely proportional. So I'm going to write it as PV. Okay, select this box. You get the icon, and then you can write it PV is equal to a constant K. Keeping the temperature and the amount of gas as a constant. The next one is Charles' law. Charles' law is about V by T is equal to a constant. That is volume by temperature, volume of the gas by temperature of the gas is equal to a constant. This states that volume and temperature are directly proportional when the pressure and the amount of gas are a constant. So now I'm going to write it. V by T is equal to a constant. Is equal to constant K. And the next one is Gay-Lussac's law, which states P by T is equal to constant. That is, P is directly proportional to the pressure of the gas is directly proportional to the temperature of the gas, while the volume of the gas and the amount of the gas are a constant. So that are the assumptions made to write this law. P by T is equal to constant K. And now they all are connected towards this box, which is a concept called general gas law. So now I'm going to click the circle, and you can bring down to connect it to that general gas law. So I'm going to write here general gas law. General gas law. And the general gas law is nothing but V is directly proportional to NT by P. That is, volume of the gas is directly proportional to the T, and it's inversely proportional to P. And that's what we are going to write now. Volume is equal to N. N is the amount of the gas divided by P. And you have another law. So combining that law with the general gas law, you'll get the ideal gas law. And that law is Avogadro's law, which is, again, I'm going to draw a box here. I'm going to write what the Avogadro law states about when P and T are a constant, that is, pressure and temperature of the gas are constant. Keeping them constant, that law states the volume of the gas is directly proportional to the N. And so if that is directly proportional to N, V by N is equal to a constant K. And now that I'm going to add a box again at the down to join this one. So this is going to be the ideal gas law. So as I told you, you can connect it by clicking the boxes. The circle, from the circle, you're going to drop to this one. And now the ideal gas law is not completed, and I'm giving you a question mark. This is the activity. I want you to complete this by stating, I'm joining all these three into V is equal to NT by P, right? And then you have to join these two to get this answer. So this is a student activity that can be given so that the students are very much involved in the lesson thought. So now I'm teaching you concept maps, and you can finish this with your ideas. And like this, you can use this tool for any of the concepts or any lessons you're teaching to your students. Here are a few options like logout, settings mark to change the password, or you're going to change the board name, everything. You can click and see. You can change the background if you want. The background is changed. And so many options are available to customize your options. You can add the teammates right here by clicking this. And you can boards, you can see the visible boards, how many boards you have. I right now have only one board, and that board is visible to you. And this is the zoom in and zoom out options. So I'm zooming out and zooming in, and this one can be used to move around. So you can move your map and draw another. I mean, you can move your board and draw another concept map here. And again, you can click this back to release the hand symbol, and this is the free hand symbol. So by clicking this, you can draw a circle. I'm not a very good artist, I'm very sorry, but you can actually delete this by doing undo. You can even select the colors you want, and you can select the width of your freehand tool here, and you can even click this. After this, you have to click this to come back, and now you're clicking this to get the colors. You can actually add colors. Whatever color you like, you can add to the background, and that will come up. And this is a copy option, so you get another box like this. If you don't want it, you can delete it. And so there are so many options here, like color, duplicate slide, and the text can be, font size can be changed with this. You can link, if you're adding a link to this, you can add the link here. You can delete this if you don't want it. You can comment. I have to talk about the comment. So in the free account, you can have 5 comments. So now I can type it, complete the ideal gas law here, so that the teacher, so the student can come and see and do the required action needed. That's what done. Here, this is like chat. You can chat with the teammates directly, and the other teammate, if they are also online in the real time, they will reply you back. And so I covered actually pretty much about Sketchboard and how you can use the Sketchboard. By clicking this, you can get the icons again. So these are very useful in making concept maps or mind map or software tools or images. Everything can be done with the Sketchboard. You can Sketchboard is nothing but you're creating your own concept maps in a software, and they are providing you all the available options. And it's just take you a email ID. You're giving your email ID to sign up. That's it. It's free, as I told you, for 5 users. If you're going to use it in a more extensive manner, then you can pay for it, and that's not much. I think the maximum they are asking is about $50. So the key activity I already talked about. You can. I was actually giving here like fill the missing concept, but you can. Your creativity is a limit. You can go ahead and ask the students to create their own maps and submit it to your board. And then we are coming to the conclusion. The efficient use of a sketchboard to draw a concept map will be a versatile tool to evaluate the understanding level of the student after lesson is taught. And that's why I took Sketchboard as a tool and taught you today. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Hope this is helpful.